I'm recording now. All right. Hi everyone. This is Justin
Everyone,
from the Walnut High School Web Design Club, and today we'll be going over our week one material if you weren't there that day. And with me, I have John Yang,
hello.
who is I think the co-president of the group, and he'll also be helping me teach you guys today.
So you might be asking, what is web design? So we are actually part of the high school web design club at one high school, and this club is a fun and creative group where students can learn about making websites. We have a mix of members who are excited about coding, designing websites, of course, and we hope to make an environment, of course, in Suzanne and one high school where people can explore their passions in STEM and through mediums such as web design.
And so I'll be talking a little bit about our officers. So, though not present today, in Group 1, we have Alex Lin, Gavin Shang, Zemo Chen, and Jacqueline Luo. And then in Group 2, if John, since this is your group.
I'll be introducing group two then. My name is John. There's also Ethan Zhang, Justin, who is here, and Isaac.
All right, and then moving on, let's get into our agenda. So, the goal of this is to take up one entire school year, and we'll be going into, today at least, we'll be going into um, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, just the basics of it, and then we'll help you get started with an WordPress account because um, that is our first, like not assignment, our first unit for this class. And then each unit should range from about half a month to 1.5 months, and we'll be meeting weekly on Saturdays from 4 to 5 p.m., but this may change as time goes on. So to start off, WordPress, just a basic overview. Um, this will kind of just teach you guys basically a basic version of how websites work because of how simple WordPress is. It's mainly, if you've ever used Scratch, it's like the website equivalent of Scratch because of everything is drag and drop and there's no coding involved. So you might have used Google's proprietary version, Google Sites, or you might have used Wix or the WordPress site itself.
So you might be wondering, after doing WordPress, what do we do now? So web design is mainly made up of three main languages, and I'm going to talk about the first one, which is HTML. So HTML is it's a coding language that provides the structure for websites. It generates a base for websites that is later further developed through CSS and JavaScript. It's generally responsible for the words you see on a website. For example, like a paragraph of self. And CSS, the other main coding language to code websites that I've mentioned, is for styling of the structure. It handles the looks and feels of the website, and for example, like the background color, the animations, and many other uses, such as maybe a button. And JavaScript, last but not least, the last main part of the three main languages of coding a website, provides interactivity to the website and writes more complex functions through providing logic that you would see in a more complicated language such as Java and maybe Python. So JavaScript can help code in, for example, a video game on a website and very dynamic buttons.
And that's about it for our introduction slides. Next, we'll be going over how to create a WordPress account. But first of all, if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram at Web Design Walnut High School. Join our Google Classroom at IH5NQWO, and you can scan the link for the Discord, or once you're in the Google Classroom, you can check out the link posted there. And then thank you for listening to our presentation. Let's move on to how to create a WordPress account. So if we go right over here, I already have WordPress logged into, but assuming you do not, we first start by going to wordpress.com, right? Um, Notably, there's wordpress.org at this time we won't be using WordPress.org, we'll be using WordPress.com. So this .com part is extremely important. So you'll notice that right there I press the login button, and then you want to create a new account, right? Once you're here, you can press continue with Google, and note that you must use a personal account. So you notice that I have a 312319 right here. Do not use an account with your lunch number in it. Use a different account. I'm going to use this one, and then once it'll take a little bit of time for the account to be created, but once it's created, like right now, we can start by picking a domain. So for this domain, this is basically the address of your website. So it would be like the WordPress.com of this part. So I'm gonna name it example domain right here. And then you'll notice that right here it says example domain 54.wordpress.com. You also notice that it says free. This is extremely important as we do not want to pay money right now. So I'm going to select this one. And then once again, we want to select the free option. And then we're going to start with free. Once we're here, you can either skip straight to dashboard, or we can get you set up with a real quick template. So you want to press other. And then once you're here, go ahead and pick any of these templates as long as they also say free, because once again we do not want to pay any money for this class. That is our goal, to be completely sustainable without any money. So just as an example, I'm going to pick fewer, right? So I'm going to press continue, and then now it's creating the website for me. And then now that it's done creating the website for me, you'll see that this is kind of what it looks like, and that's fine for now. I'm going to press launch your site to start it. And the loading process is kind of slow, but there you go. And then you want to immediately press X out. Don't press claim your domain, as that does cost money. Just exit out, and then you're done for week 1. And use the Discord or the Google Classroom if you have any questions, or if we go back to here, you can contact this email down below if you do not have access to any of these. And then that's about it. Thank you so much for listening today, and also thank you so much to Kappa for giving us this opportunity, and we look forward to teaching you guys in the future weeks. Bye bye.